BokuAka's Spicy Halloween. Akashi had planned something this evening for both himself and Bakuto today. He had told his boyfriend that they were going out, so Bakuto got dressed into his vampire costume. In reality, Akashi had something special planned for him. He wanted to have a spicy night with Bakuto since it was the night before Halloween. On the actual day of Halloween, they had plans to go out with their friends. Bakuto had exited the bathroom after fully getting dressed in his costume. "Why aren't you ready yet, Akashi?" "Ah, sorry Bo, I will go get dressed now. Wait in the living room for me, okay?" How long are you gonna take?" "Well, I have to do my makeup and everything, so it might be a while. I thought it started at 8. You planned all of this, but now we will be late?" It was currently 7:56 at night. "I'm so sorry Bo." Bakuto began to sulk about the situation. Akashi had been hyping up this event for so long now, and Bakuto was excited for it. He was a bit upset that it was being delayed. This was all part of Akashi's plan. He wanted Bakuto to go into his emo mode so that the surprise would have a bigger effect on him. "It's okay Agashi. Just hurry up, okay? I need to make sure my makeup is perfect. I will try my best. Make sure not to leave the living room." Distraught face. Bakuto hated waiting for things like this. He was excited to have fun because he would have a night out with his boyfriend and then a night out with all of their friends the next night. "You never even told me what you're dressing up as. I told you that it was a surprise. So please be patient, okay? My sweet Bohi." "Okay fine. Agashi is so pretty." Bakuto began to make his way to the living room to wait for Akashi to finish getting ready. As Akashi turned to go into their bedroom, he smiled at how cute emo mode Bakuto was. His voice when he said Agashi while pouting was the best. To get prepared, Akashi got out his Halloween outfit. He decided to be a cute cat because it was simple and he was able to find an erotic costume for it. It came with cat ears, a cute bralette, some lace underwear, and a tail. For makeup, Akashi decided to give himself a smoky eye look and a nose with whiskers. Since they weren't actually going out, he was confident in his costume. He would never wear something like this in front of anyone else though. A good 40 minutes had passed while Akashi was getting ready. Of course, he stalled a bit by taking much longer than he needed. He wanted Bakuto to be impatient. As if right on time, Bakuto knocked on the door to their bedroom. "Agashi? Are you done yet? It's been so long." Just a minute. I'm finishing up right now." Akashi had to prepare himself by taking a few breaths because he didn't know if Bakuto would snap or not. He didn't even know if he would like this surprise. "Thank you for waiting patiently Bakuto. You're the best. So, close your eyes before I unlock the door, okay?" Okay. I'm so ready Akashi." Bakuto closed his eyes as he waited impatiently outside of their bedroom door. Akashi unlocked the door and took a second before he allowed Bakuto to open the door. Once he opened his eyes, his jaw dropped at the view. Akashi sat on his knees, waiting obediently for his boyfriend to see him. There was a pink tint spread across his face. "Hey Akashi? What are you wearing?" This is my costume. I'm wearing this for you." "For me?" Suddenly, Bakuto's eyes darkened as his eyes focused on Akashi's eyes. The eye contact was intense as Bakuto walked closer to his boyfriend. He leaned over his ear. "I think we might have to cancel tonight's plans. That's kind of the point." Just as Akashi finished his sentence, Bakuto's tongue glided across his neck. "I wonder how good your blood tastes." He licked at his lips before placing his fangs into Akashi's neck. The feeling of the false canine sinking into Akashi's skin sent shivers down his spine. He held in his groan. Bakuto continued to kiss and bite at Akashi's neck. He then moved on to capturing Akashi's tongue in his mouth. This left Akashi in a trance. Bakuto had always been good at kissing. "My little kitten tastes so good, but you must be hungry yourself yet?" Akashi gulped. "Why yes." Earlier, Akashi had already agreed with himself to do whatever Bakuto wanted. He thought that it might have been a good idea but was now regretting it. Bakuto pulled off his cape and waited for Akashi to undo his black, buttoned-up shirt that he wore. His toned body was revealed underneath. He began to unbuckle his own belt with a devious look on his face. "I hope you're in the mood for some milk." Almost out of instinct, Akashi's tongue ran across his own lips as if he was hungry for what Bakuto was about to feed him. An almost purr-like sound escaped his mouth. After enjoying the sweet Halloween treat that Bakuto had given Akashi, they continued their spicy night. Bakuto lifted Akashi up by the butt with one arm and laid him down on the bed. Akashi clutched at his strong arm muscles. He did all of this while their tongues danced with each other. Placing all of his weight on him, Bakuto laid on top of Akashi to where their warm skin was touching. Suddenly, Akashi shrieked. What's wrong, kitty? Please, the tail, get up for a second. The tail? Bakuto traced his hand from the far end of the costume's tail back to where it was connected. He had just realized something. Oh, that's where it connects. Akashi turned beet red. Shut up. Bakuto laughed as his smirk grew wider at his bold boyfriend. Akashi had never done anything this spicy before. He was more excited than he ever was before. Well, I know something that can replace this fuzzy little tail of yours. Bo meow for me, Akashi. Ah. Akashi moaned and meowed all night for his boyfriend, and after 3 hours, they had finally ended their Halloween surprise. Happy Halloween. The end.